Hello everyone, this is NoName and welcome back for the second episode of Let's Play our Adventurer Guild. We are gonna play the first tutorial quest right now. So let's go with NoName again. So this game has quite some many tutorial pages that can help you have some hints as to regarding various aspects of the game. Let's jump right into our soldiers. So Zachary, our defender, has a healthy body, insightful and popular. Quite okay, I would say. Our mage is bright. For the three characters that you get, the first trait is always scripted, so it's always dubious bringing for the rogue, bright for the mage, and healthy body for the defender. The stats are also scripted, so they are not random. And only the two remaining traits are randomized. So our defender is B tier, I would say. Insightful is quite okay. Popular is okay without being really great. Rational is quite okay. Actually very good in terms of stat growth impact. This guy could become a nice priest actually, instead of being a mage. Very decent intelligence growth, very good wisdom growth, since he's talented in wisdom. This could be a pretty good priest in the end, and pretty good mage. Our rogue here, he's organized, which doesn't help much considering class, selfish. Cannot target allies. Doesn't really matter for rogue, I guess. And dubious upbringing. By default. Okay. All three of them are okay-ish, not very good, not poor either. So let's move forward and see what's next. I will toggle battle speed at max speed because I believe it's still easily understandable, and I will comment on a few advanced things during combat, so it will take some time on some fights. So here the crossbowman has a 3 range attack. So my defender has to move if he doesn't want to be hit on the first round. And then and only then my rogue and my mage will move forward to attack him. So let's wait, and move you in the grass so that you can be hidden. Yeah. Skip turn. Then initiative is 5, your initiative is 5 as well, so your 50% chance, you have 50% chance to play either before or after. Let's attack this way. In both cases here I have a 52% hit chance, due to the fact that this tile here brings me +10 accuracy as well as +1 range, but since I'm one tile further, my accuracy decreases by 10%. So however, I'm in the same I have the same hit chance in both cases at 52% because I get +10 -10. So let's try this. Throwing knife didn't work. No. So Zachary can try to hit here, or maybe to bash. That's it. And a miss, 77% miss. Never mind. Now this is my mage turn. I'm going to push you against your friend, and you are dead. What can I do with you? I can wait and have you struck, probably, and possibly the mage, or I can move forward and have you. Quite unlucky in terms of rolls here. Twice in a row I failed a 77. That's 1 out of 16 chance. Let's try to hit again. This time it does hit. Sneak attack. Sneak attack triggers when under various conditions, one of them being the enemy having another ally next to him. One of our allies. And here we go. No loot, unfortunately, but it doesn't matter. Attribute check. So I have to clear an obstacle. I can use a shovel, but due to the fact that we are on very low economic income, I will try to do everything by hand and to sell any shovel or keys for chests that I have. So let's remove by hand. So it's my rogue who has the greatest strength value with 6. So she needs to roll a 9 at least. Once again a fail, so I will re-roll. Once again a fail. And finally a success. So we can collect some resources here. So what we can do now is use this skill here, which is heroic hit, at the cost of 10 bravery point to raise our accuracy by 30 points, and to also negate the hard cap of 95% hit chance, because now we can reach 100% with that skill, which is going to be useful for that type of enemy, which has quite some high dodge. Well, 30 dodge is not very high, but it's high considering we're still level 1. And this is a new thing that wasn't available during EA. Water times, okay. I guess you cannot work on them, obviously, so that's new. So that's the first time ever I'm seeing this, actually. Probably introduced during the full release of the game. So completely new map for me. So let's wait. Will you use that? Maybe move above? Yeah, you can move here. And you're gonna take this probably later on. To heal yourself. Just to make sure everything is fine. Okay, so he's going to attack from the left. Ah, never mind. She should pull back. You cannot attack, so let's skip your turn and skip your turn as well. Ah, bad position for me. I let my rogue being in range. Never mind, she's not a very good character. If she's injured and has to stay on the bench for a few days, it's not that big a deal in the end. Have her to wait again so that she can use a sneak attack. Heroic hit, 87. Miss. I rolled 99, never mind. So, what happens if I push you into the water? Okay, there is an extra 2 damage for collision. This is considered as something you can collide with. Here we go, you can skip. And you better attack because you don't want to get attack next time. And you will heal yourself next time. The danger for this Crazeborn is his ability to charge up to 5 times away, so I might wait for next time for him to come here and then attack him while clearing this line here. This is a joke. Never mind. It feels like XCOM. Sneak attack. Throwing knife. Eric now. Let's make sure you hit him with a good spell. Here we go. Put you next to him. And here we go. For the record, I could have healed my rogue an extra time with the tile, with the herbs that could have healed her by 30% of max HP. The thing is, injury time is set to be at max injury time at 100% of max HP injury, and healing soldiers during battle or during the quest out of battle doesn't reduce the injury time they will suffer between two quests. Let's say your adventurer is injured by 50% of its max HP, he is healed back at 100%, and then is injured again at 50%, and then healed back at 100%. The fact that along the full quest he took 100% over 100% damage overall will make him injured for the maximum injury time that he can have, which starts at 10 days at the beginning of the campaign. So since this is the last battle of this quest, it's useless for me to heal my adventurers further than what they already are. And camping here will be useless, so I won't camp for the same reasons. Healing is useless, and I have still some stamina, so everything's fine. So here I'm about to have another attribute check, if I remember correctly. Strength 4, Endurance 8, Intelligence 8, Dexterity 7. So I'm going to use the intelligence of Eric to try to outsmart the bandits, which I did on the first ride, finally. One nice wall. And he gained +3 spell points thanks to his success in this quest. I'm going to lockpick here due to the fact that, as I said before, I'm going to sell my extra keys, plus I want to gain some XP. So I'm going to lockpick here, and the roll should be pretty easy to do anyway. And I get some money, some jewelry that will be sold immediately for money, and an uncommon ring, which is not really good actually, clearly not one of the best. And here we go. So let's go. What available adventure we have at the tavern? But let's first meet Tavi. So Tavi, which is a pretty nice character, and Falcon as well. And Fiona as well, actually. So let's see who we got here. Not very good adventures, I'm afraid. So our priest is dumb, but magically talented, and a pessimist. Penelope is huge, which is completely useless for a priest. She's sickly, but she has mana core, but yeah. Clearly I won't take these two. Nikki is educated, selfish, frail, and organized, and has no talent. Average characteristics are quite okay. I would say the average you can expect is about 28. I'm not sure, I have no idea, but as a general rule of thumb, I say that if you are above 30 total, which is 5 on average on each attribute, you are a pretty nice starting adventurer. But anyway, what matters the most, especially with the level ups, is the traits. The starting statistics, the starting attributes do not matter that much in the long run. So Desmond is clumsy, fast learner and dumb. Clearly not someone that we are going to keep very long in our guild. Mai is clumsy, ascetic and arrogant. Whoa, we've got a really lucky draw here. Sasha is nimble, born leader and intelligent. Organized, sorry. Yeah, but she has she has talent in intelligence, which is gonna be worthwhile as a knight. Worthless, sorry, as a knight. Then Chloe. Drunk hard. And selfish as a defender. Not very good either. Oh, this one here, Julie, is optimist, which is nice to have. Doesn't have a lot of impact during combat, but always provide a +10 mood, so that's good for bravery points. She's hot-blooded, which is a shame due to the fact that she has very low wisdom and that she will be further penalized with that. Good thing is she has magically death. The drawback being unable to learn arcane or divine skills is pretty much mitigated as a defender, because she won't have many opportunity to learn some of these skills anyway. So might be an opportunity here. Clotilde has a death wish. She's weak, which is kind of a shame for an archer because she relies on her strength to do damage, and she's greedy. And finally Magda is short-sighted, which is kind of ironical as an archer, so I really do not have a good roll here either. It's gonna be a shitty roster to start with, but we are going to move forward with this. I'm gonna have to recruit Julie. Julie is okay, but I think she is the only one. Recruiting is free, but firing soldiers is expensive, and even more expensive as they level up. But so I don't want to hire any useless adventurer. They can still do some homework like herb gathering, hunting, when those type of assignments get available. So I have to be careful not to hire adventurers that won't make it to the end game because they have bad traits. Anyway, so I will need to have at least 4 soldiers per adventure. What can I do here is to take Clotilde for the first few quests, and I will fire her later on because a weak archer is not something I want to have along the way. Magda actually has better stats at level 1, but is short-sighted, and Clotilde has the advantage to be greedy, which will net me 20% extra loot, which can be quite valuable early on and later on as well. But anyway, so I will take Clotilde as well, and I will probably fire her before the end of the week because that's when wages are paid. Meet Mikan or Mekan. So the quest said I need 2 health potions, so let's buy another one here, 2 mana potions. I'm gonna sell my shovel and my chest key, 2 bandages, and 2 antidotes. Here we go. Yeah, that's fine. Now we have to visit the temple before we can move forward. So you can here heal your adventurers, but it's not worth it, especially with the settings I have, which are above very hard in terms of economy. Paying 200 coins for having a level 1 adventurer healed will first of all consume its mood by -5 or -10. I have it's -5, I think. Considering their very low wages at level 1, it's best to let them heal naturally and wait instead of healing them and send them on a quest immediately. Especially if they are not very worth a lot, you can just send them in the quest, and if they die, well, shit happens. Eden has something else to tell us. Maybe I could scout for a new adventurer. And get between A and B tier adventure, because now I don't think I have a very good one that's going to make it in my A team. Maybe Eric? I'm not sure. But price is quite prohibitive considering what I have now. I'm going to wait and just going to do a few quests here with my low level adventurers. I would love to have an 18 member, and if this guy becomes a priest, then I do not have a worthy mage here. Let me check this out. Let's scout. Let's say I want to scout a mage. Here you are. I won't change anything. It's already random. An extra attribute point costs 2 points. Being educated giving plus 30 growth is minus 30. Fast learner as well. Magically talented is very useful for mages. Plus 30 intelligence growth, plus 10% magical attack is huge, plus 10% speed. Spell point is huge as well. Mana core could be interesting. Although mages can become iron mages and have a skill to regenerate their spell points. So I might want to use something else here. Quick is extremely good in my humble opinion. The plus 1 movement, plus 20% initiative is good. Plus 1 movement is priceless. If I do this, I still have 20 points remaining. You have a plus 0.8, plus 18 intelligence. You don't have much into wisdom or endurance. Yeah, that's not bad. What else could I have used? Resourceful, resilient, rational is pretty good. Rational. I would love to use rational as well. Let's see. Educated is too good. I can't remove it. Magically talented is too good as well. So plus 10% magical attack is basically a plus 10% intelligence, so that's huge, absolutely huge. And plus 10% spell point is also plus 10% wisdom to some extent, in terms of not in terms of attribute check, but at least in terms of mana. So, which leaves us with quick, but I love so much the plus 1 movements that unfortunately rational is not an option. That's too bad. Talented is extremely good, but minus 50. And weak could be an option as well. How much is the star? No, I can't. Well. Well, this is going to be our first scouted adventure. Let's see how where this leads us. Accept 2000. I am block now. So I have to send these guys into a quest. So do I take Julie or do I take Zachary? They're both very good. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to start the next quest in the next video, so thank you for watching and see you soon.